Chapter 3. The Plan. The day of the annual Snow Tiger kickoff party arrives before you know it. If I'm ever going to get through Laurie's walls, I need to make him jealous. You step into the locker room, shut the door behind you. There's only one person left after practice, and you don't want him getting away too easily. Well, Hunter. Just the man I wanted to see. Jules, coming in to see me in the locker room after everyone else has already left. It's about damn time. I've been waiting for you to give in to your needs. He flashes a wolfish smile and you throw up a hand before he gets the wrong idea. Not so fast. I have a proposition for you, but I don't think you're gonna like it. With that look in your eye, a lesser man might be nervous, but I'm no lesser man. Oh? And what look is that? You shift your weight from one leg to another, careful not to give anything away. As far as I can tell, I look the same as I always do. You mean hot as hell? Yeah, you do, but you also look like you're hungry for something. You take a step towards it. With every inch closer, you can feel every professional boundary you have straining, but you don't care. This is too important, and Hunter is too willing a victim. Well, what's the idea of yours? Does it rhyme with flex? You stop right in front of him. He cocks his head to study you, but you don't let his close scrutiny affect you. Actually, I do want a flex, but not the kind you're thinking about. What's mine is yours, Jules. Name it. Good, because I need to borrow your charisma. A flash of disappointment crosses his face before being replaced by a smug smile. So you noticed that, did you? You mean your overconfidence and general lack of shame? Yeah, I clocked those traits in the first 5 seconds. He places a hand over his chest and pretends to fall back. Ouch, straight to the heart. For the first time, you feel the flush of embarrassment about what you're asking for, and why you're asking for it. I kinda want to make someone jealous, and you're kinda the best person for the job. It's Laurie, isn't it? Wait, you know? He relaxes into an easy laugh that rumbles off the rafters. With the way you moon around this place all sappy and sighing every time Burke walks into the room. I had you made on day 1, Jules. How? You can't see anything other than your own reflection in the mirror. These eyes can spot an open corner of the net from 50 yards. I can see more than you think. Your cheeks flush even more at this, but all Hunter does is shrug. I don't get what's so special about that guy, but it's your life. Whatever. You don't need to get it. I don't care what you think about Laurie, and this thing between him and me goes back years. You must care a little bit. He flicks you lightly under the chin. You wouldn't be groveling at my feet otherwise. I'm not groveling. You're as close to stamping your foot as you've ever been. You owe me this, Hunter. In case you forgot, I gave you a one-on-one tour at this place. Looks like the cat has claws. No need to scratch my eyes out, I'm listening. The plan's simple. Laurie and I are close to making it out of the friend zone, but he needs some shaking up for the last step. You let your gaze sweep Hunter from head to toe. Every part of him looks like it was manufactured in a factory to make other people jealous. That's where you come in. I need you to do the shaking by flirting outrageously with me every chance you get. I already do that free of charge. A warm heat steals to your cheeks. You know what I mean. We need to flirt somewhere he can see us. Hunter scratches his chin thoughtfully. If I agree to this, you should know one thing. His voice rumbles with promise as he leans in closer, allowing his lips to brush the side of your ear. By the time I'm done with you, you won't ever want him. Despite yourself, a delicious thrill runs down your spine. As if I'm that easy to win over. You're welcome to try, but I should warn you that I'm not such an easy mark. If I was, you'd have me pressed up against one of these lockers by now. all in good time. So, are you in? Hunter watches you for a long moment. From the way his smile deepens, you can tell he's thinking about your plan and what it'll do to Lori. I'm in. He holds out a hand and waits for you to slip your palm against it. The rough scrape of his skin makes you shiver all over again. You get one outrageously hot hockey player to do whatever you want with. And you get my number. Meet you outside the party in an hour. Sure, wear something nice. You rush home to get ready for the party, feeling oddly unsettled as you step into your bedroom. Calm down, Jules. You've been to this party a million times before. It's always the same. The memory of Hunter's promise that you'll forget Lori by the time he's done with you causes your stomach to flip. The party might be the same, but I'm not. I've never walked in with someone on my arm before, especially not one of the players. You pull open the closet doors with determination. Hunter can try his best to change your mind, but your heart is in this to win. This is Lori's last season, which means every detail counts. And so does every inch of my body. An odd smile crosses your face as you pull out something of the most revealing outfits you own, ones that you've never dared wear to a work event. Okay. An outfit that'll turn heads, including one of that special person. Oh, now's my chance to wear something that'll turn Lori green with envy. And make Hunter's job easy tonight. You slip into a tasteful number that's sure to draw everyone's attention at the party. Bingo. These hockey players have no idea what's about to hit them. An hour later, you arrive outside the party, finding Hunter ready and waiting for you. Look at you, showing up on time for once. I didn't think it was possible. When a hot woman is involved, I'm always ready. He takes one look at you and stops short. With a low whistle, he rakes his gaze from head to toe. Damn, Jules. I told you to wear something nice, but this... You feel a wicked heat run through your body. Forget the party, let's go back to my place instead. Nice try, but we're together for one reason, and one reason only, remember? You take a deep breath and pull out the list you wrote at home. Let's go over the plan one more time. The only way this is going to work is if we commit to our roles 100%. Hunter tips his head back with a groan. I already know the plan. Get you in a dark corner, make Lori jealous. What else is there? You open your mouth to defend yourself, but something about the way Hunter is rubbing his eyes makes you hesitate. He's not mad about the rules, he's nervous. Uh-oh, are you worried you'll catch feelings? It's okay, you can admit it. I am pretty amazing. Feelings, not a chance. I don't do feelings on or off the ice. Methinks the gentleman doth protest too much. He turns to you with a glare. Save the Shakespeare for Lori. You reach out and put a steadying hand on his shoulder. His muscles are so tense and knotted that you can't help but take pity on him. It's okay, Hunter, I promise to be gentle with your heart. You loop your arm through his and start dragging him towards the door. The rest of you, however... You can hear him muttering to himself, but he goes willingly, for now. The party is in full swing when the two of you enter. Drinks are being handed around, the music thumping, and someone has set up a hockey stick sculpture in one corner. Jules, you made it. And you're with... Hunter? Hunter slings a friendly arm around your shoulder. Jules took pity on me and promised not to abandon me to the wolves. Luke takes one look at you and raises his eyebrow. Either that or she's playing a deep game. That's a hell of an outfit, Jules. Now, what? This old thing? It's obvious Luke is dying to ask the follow-up questions, but he keeps his mouth shut. Hey, Jules. Hey, Hunter. Want me to grab you a couple of drinks from the bar? Yes, please. These things never get started unless we're at least 3 drinks in. Speak for yourself, lightweight. I'm on shot number 6. It's true. Alex has already tried to arm wrestle half the team. Heavy drinking, arm wrestling? Damn, Snow Tigers. This is my kind of party. Sean is about to go head across the room to grab drinks for you when you catch sight of Lori. As usual, he stands aloof from the team, looking cool, untouchable until he spots you. All of a sudden, you feel a strong arm circle your waist and give it a squeeze. You know what, Sean? I'll get Jules a drink. Serving her is my pleasure. He dips his head low to your ear, and a warm tickle of his breath moves down the side of your neck like a caress. Don't look now, but the Boy Scout is watching him like a chicken who got his dinner taken away by a hawk. I'll run a hand along his cheek, stare back at Lori, pretend to laugh at something Hunter said. You tip your head back and laugh loud enough for the sound to carry over the music. Oh, Hunter, you're so hilarious. Very convincing, I like it. Hunter strolls across the room and grabs you both a drink. As he presses it into your hand, he drops his palm to your lower back. Drink up, hot stuff. There's plenty more where that came from. If you insist. As you kick back the drink, you watch Lori over the top of the glass. His frown is so pronounced that you can almost feel it tugging at you from here. It's not a frown, that's a scowl. Uh-oh. Lori must be in a mad mood. He looks like Coach Howie when he's about to rip us a new one. Yeah, speak for yourself. Coach only talks like that to you. As the team banters back and forth, you can feel Hunter's hand sliding down your back. Each press of his fingers stays above the belt, but there's a possessiveness to the gesture that makes your breath catch. I'll say this for the Snow Tigers, you guys sure keep things interesting. Right, I can't believe how well this is working. Lori won't stop staring at us. Hunter flicks you under your chin. What now? A few more minutes of this and Lori will burn the whole place down. We should dance together. We have music, we have bodies, what more do we need? You don't have to ask me twice. You take him by the hand and lead him to the dance floor. Although you can feel the weight of Lori's gaze, you don't look at him as you start moving to the beat. Hunter's hand drops to your waist as you sling your arms around his neck and rock your hips against his. So, that's how you want to play this, huh? Abso-freaking-lutely. He spins you around so that your ass presses up against him. The moment you feel the hard wall of him at your back, you begin to grind against him. He matches your rhythm beat for beat. His touch traces your shape as you both give yourselves over to the music. Damn, Jules, don't hold back on my account. Excuse me. You're jolted back to your surroundings as Lori steps between you and Hunter. What the hell? We were kinda in the middle of something here, Burke. Jules, do you want to step outside for a second? Lori's gaze sweeps over you, his frown deepening as he takes in your outfit up close and personal. It's working. My plan is actually working. Some fresh air will do you some good. You look towards Hunter, but he gives a slight shake of his head. He's all the way on your side. I think I'm having a great time right here. He flashed Lori a dazzling smile meant to put him in his place. This is the best kickoff party we've ever had. That's 'cause it's the first year you've had me at it. Lori clenches his hand and a fist at his side. Is that supposed to be funny, Malik? Nah, just an observation. Now go away. Jules and I were about to get to the good part. Hunter starts to turn away from Lori, but Lori whirls him around him before he makes it halfway. Uh-oh, this is getting a lot more tense than I expected. What did you think was going to happen when you played with a guy's feelings? You cast a quick, pleading glance around. Beer pong, anyone? Did someone say beer pong? It's the annual kickoff party. Beer pong is required. Hell yeah, I'm gonna smoke every last one of you. You flash your friends a grateful smile. Beer pong is always a good distraction, especially since it gives you an excuse to continue flirting with Hunter. This is the most interested Lori has been in me. Well, he just needs a little more pushing to go over the edge. The fact he was about to deck a guy. Yeah, no, let's push him a little bit more. I'm down for any game that involves beer and balls. What do you say, Jules? Should we take him? Yes, let's play beer pong with the team. You look Lori dead in the eye as you take Hunter by the hand. I'm in, but only if I get to have Hunter on my team. You know me, I'm down for anything. Hell yeah, the two of you are about to get hammered. And you're getting hammered in more ways than one. As everyone starts chatting excitedly and setting up a game, you continue holding Hunter's hand while you gauge Laurie's reaction. His jaw ticks ominously, but he doesn't say a word. Getting under Laurie's skin is almost too easy. I know that I need a hand with my technique. You guys are so much better than me at sports. I need someone to help me out. You're more than capable of playing your own games. Laurie stands back with his arms crossed and his eyes narrowed as Sean sets up the game by dragging a table over and putting the red cups in formation. All right, teams, take your places, grab your beers, and this should be a close race. You and Hunter move to one side of the table with Alex and Luke take the other. Come on, Jules, this is, I'll get this party started. Hunter winks playfully at you as he grabs the first ball and tosses it lightly through the air. It lands in a cup with a neat ping. Looks like we have some competition over here. That was a lucky shot. Watch this. It's all about calculating angles. Alex bumps Luke out of the way while he's carefully lining up his shot. Don't be such a mathematician about it, Luke. Speed in action or where it's at. She grabs a fistful of balls. Shut up, Locum, and starts pinging them at random. Not a single one lands. This is gonna be a long game. Alright, you two, my turn. Prepare to recalculate, Luke. Feels small, Alex. You concentrate on Alex as you pick up a ball and take aim. When it comes to winning, things like size matter. Even though you're talking to Alex, you let your gaze drift over to Laurie. Sometimes you have to go big or go home. I dare you to make one more dig at my height, Jules. Your ball lands in the cup without a hitch. She shoots, she scores. She thought that was about height. That's cute. Scoring is what tonight is all about. You and Hunter cheer as Luke and Alex chug their beers. Even though you aren't nearly as drunk as they are, a warm, happy glow is already starting to flood through you. The best part is the games are only just beginning. By the time the game reaches the final throw, the entire party is gathered around the table. My money's on Hunter and Jules. I'll take that bet. There's no way Jules can make this last one. She's never been great under pressure. Hunter tosses you the final ball with a wink. Well, those sound like fighting words to me, Jules. Let's make Sean and eat them. Before you can respond, he comes up behind you and wraps his arms around your torso. With a slow, careful slide of his hands, he lifts your arm into an arc. Just take it nice and easy. We're almost there. You aren't sure whether he's talking about the game or Laurie, but you feel yourself reacting either way. Ask Hunter to help me. You shift against him as you eye the line of sight between you and the cup. I can't do this without you, Hunter. Don't let me go. He drops a free hand to your hip and guides you into position. I wouldn't dream of it. You take your lower lip between your teeth and focus on the cup with Hunter's strong hand guiding yours. You line up the shot, let the ball go, and it's in! Jules and Hunter take the win. I got it. As everyone starts up a cheer, you and Hunter stay in position. Your bodies pressed together a beat too long. Okay, that was a great angle. Maybe there is something to that whole slow and steady thing. Wins the race. We make a hell of a team, you and I. Hunter's arm tightens around you as he wraps you in a hug. Your head whirls as he plants a kiss on your cheek. His lips feel impossibly soft for a man with his edge. You release a laugh, excited and exhilarated with the win, and then how good it feels to celebrate with Hunter draped around you. Congrats, you two. Your arms fall to your sides as you whirl around. Oh crap, for a second there I forgot we had an audience. You lock eyes with Laurie, the hard look on his face is one you've never seen before, and you shiver. Enjoy the rest of the party, Jules. I'm going home. Wait. Laurie turns on his heel and walks away before you can say anything more. You rush after him, only to find him stalking across the street with his hands deep in his pockets. Laurie, why are you leaving so early? He stops just long enough to cast an impenetrable glance over his shoulder. Can we not do this right now, Jules? Do what? Talk? Say goodnight? Look, you're obviously having a good time. It's not fair of me to ruin your night by unloading all my thoughts on you. Maybe I don't care what's fair. Screw fair. I want to know what you're thinking. I want to know what you feel. Laurie shakes his head, as determined in this as he is in everything else. This isn't the time or place for that. Frustration roils in your gut hot and tight. Why are you so stubborn about this? It's been a long day, Jules, and we're both a little drunk. And you... His voice trails off as he gestures towards your outfit. I what? I can't have this conversation while you look like that. I need to get my head on straight. So do you. Let's talk later. But... You're cut short as he frowns and walks away without once looking back over his shoulder. I think I just made everything worse. My plan only pushed him even further away. No shit, really. It's because you don't play with certain guys' feelings. You feel numb as you head back towards the party. The moment you step inside, you're hit with the sounds of everyone else laughing, dancing, having a great time, and with the sight of Hunter leaning against the wall, waiting for you. Uh-oh, that bad? Not bad, terrible. Oh, screw the guy. But you don't even know what happened. The look on your face says it all. He takes you by the hand and leads you back into the party. His grip feels so comforting that you find yourself falling in a step behind him. Let's get you another drink. Tonight you deserve a date who can't take his eyes off you. Yeah. He just left. I know I deserve the best. Unfortunately, he wants nothing to do with me. Is that what you think? A soft laugh shakes his body. Be patient, Jules. I know what jealousy looks like, and that was a serious case. You hesitate, half of you still back outside with Laurie, and half of you inching closer to Hunter. I don't know about this. I do, and I say, you just need to forget your troubles for a while, and I know exactly how to make that happen. He drags one of your hands down the front of his stomach, his taut abs twitching underneath his top. He flashes his teeth at a teasing grin, but stops your hand before it reaches his waistline. Shame on you, Jules. Did you think you were getting the whole package? I had something more creative in mind. He tilts his head towards the table of party appetizers. Your stomach rumbles at the sight of all that food, while your thighs rumble with a different kind of hunger. Women's thighs rumble. Are they like the Mogwai? You don't feed them after midnight? Oh shit, no one told me this. Is there a booklet? What do you say to taste testing snacks off my body? I promise you'll be satisfied in more ways than one. I think this is one time I'm just gonna go ahead and pass on something. Let me know you guys' thoughts down below on Hunter, and if you actually do want scenes like that. Otherwise, just... we'll talk about it at the end. Even though every atom in your body is dying to find out how Hunter tastes, you draw your hand away and let it fall to your side. I think we've blurred enough lines for one night, don't you? The blurred zone is where I thrive, but I can be patient. For now. The party continues for a few more hours. When the time comes to winding down, Coach Howie clears his throat and steps to the front of the room. Alright, you guys, pipe down already. Give us a speech, Coach. Something to get our blood pumping. Coach Howie rolls his eyes, but lifts his glass to the group. As you all know, tonight is our official kickoff to the season. Hope you had fun, because it's nothing but hard work from here on out. I'll drink to that. As always, let's offer a big thanks to the training staff for their continued support. With so many great people behind us, we have a real chance to compete for the championship this year. While you beam up at Coach Howie, drinking in his praise, Hunter sidles up next to you and raises his glass. Forget making it to the championship. This year we will win it. This year we make our dreams come true. The whole team erupt into cheers, rallying cries, and you can't help but be swept up in the wave of enthusiasm. Hunter's right. This might actually be the year we take a trophy home. As if reading your thoughts, Hunter looks you up and down and winks. Your heart gives a small stutter before starting to pound wildly in your chest. Let's make this a year to remember, Jules. I'm sure as hell gonna do my best. Your mouth goes dry as you realize that an entire year with Hunter sounds like a lot of fun. Wait, am I actually catching feelings for him? Everyone rushes forward to fill their glasses and toast to the team's success. Only you stay behind, your feet rooted to the floor as you're struck with a sudden thought. But if I like Hunter, does that mean... what does that mean for my dreams of future with Lori? Oh, we're gonna talk about this. So, without further ado, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Like I said, leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts on Hunter. Do you want more scenes like that? The whole 9 yards. But I just thought, yeah, no, I'm going to pass up on it, right? Just sometimes you don't go all in, right? So yeah. Alright, let's have a talk, right? So we don't really know the backstory between her and Lori, right? We don't know how many years they've been working together and the whole 9 yards. We don't really know. That's what happens when your writing team isn't the greatest. And so, all of that's just elusive. Let's just say they've been working together for a few years. Hunter's the new guy on the block, right? Hotter, younger, more cut and fit, right? You know, that whole thing that they're trying to push, okay? Younger, fit guy. Got it. Tall, dark, handsome, whatever. Alright, so, this is the problem. Lori is a guy who probably is like me. I'm going to be honest with you. We're professional, we're gentlemanly, like we're there to do a job in the whole 9 yards. And maybe he's had feelings for her, but again, professionalism, and maybe there's been times she's blown him off. Again, we don't know anything. We don't know shit. And maybe he's just brushed it off as this or that, but yes, no, he's got a little bit of case of jealousy. We saw that tonight. No shit. But again, guys like me are not going to be the type to knock a guy out because we're jealous. Clearly she came here with him. He's not going to start an incident because of it. And a guy like me would rather walk on and be alone. We're gonna go off and, like, you know, it's kind of like the meme for a lot of guys right now. When a girl does something that you don't agree with or whatnot, right? And she hooks up with another guy or whatnot, we go to the gym. Not even kidding, we go to the gym. We don't really deal with that shit well. So we go and we get we just work out and we do things. Or we go home and listen to loud music and play games. Or we do a lot of different things. Right? Not all of us are still cavemen. And also a lot of us have realized that, hey man, if she came with another guy and she's already, you know, on some new, you know, fit, we've already had a whole chapter about how this guy's the most physically impressive specimen that you've had in many, many years. And that was, I believe, on chapter 1, that literally and figuratively, like, we're already leaning towards that. So she's caught the physicality bug for this guy. Like, this guy has offered nothing on any levels besides brazen cockiness, thinking he owns the world. Like, he's literally the opposite of, you know, the good guy, the nice guy, you know, the guy who's chivalry, flirtatious, but, you know, good and the whole 9 yards. This guy's the bad boy, right? The guy who's like, yeah, no, you just want it hard, hot, fast, deep, all this other bullshit. He just looks at you and says that shit, and your mouth waters, and you're like, oh my god. And, like, there's a lot of women who dig that type of guy. And then there's this guy, Lori, who isn't like that. And I'm just speaking on behalf of a guy who's like that. Who's just, there's 8 billion people on this planet. There's 4 billion women. I might have caught feelings for you, but it's something that we've never acted on. We've never talked on, the whole 9 yards. He may have been woefully, like, oblivious to you even having feelings, and we keep it to ourselves because we don't want to ruin a friendship. We don't want to ruin a coworker thing. We don't want to ruin professionalism. So we keep it to ourselves because maybe we might be woefully ignorant. Right? Like, a lot of women think that if they just give us the eyes, right? Like, they just look at us. Like, that's just to be your cue for, like, oh, she's flirting with me. She looked at me. Bro, do you realize how many women do that? And, like, they want nothing to do with this, and we've approached them, and they're like, what? No, I was just looking at you. Like, I don't give a shit for you. There are plenty of women. So we don't go off of that cue of a woman looked at us. So, again, like, this is stupid. As always, I can't stress this enough. Communication is key. Communication is key. If you like somebody, you take the chance. If you, like, life is all about taking risks. If you like somebody, this game that she played, you know what she could have done? She could ask Lori, do you want to go together? Do you want to have a date? Since this is your last year, do you want to start maybe, I don't know, do you feel anything? Do you want anything? Like, she could have had that conversation. She could have broached that subject, right? Again, somebody has to. I heard this shit recently, and I'll stop venting now, but Rule 5. Rule 5. I'm sure some of you know what that is. It's about, like, loving someone and feeling feelings before you even realize that they've fought or had feelings or something. So, like, you're in a relationship. So, like, you put your best foot forward, but they didn't put theirs. And then, yeah, Rule 5. I don't know. Anyway, and I'm just sitting there going, that's literally how love and everything works. Like, there's always that one person that, that's how dating works. That's how everything works. Going by Rule 5, if you people go by don't love and don't get into things too fast or don't get into things at all until you know the other person feels it, what happens if that person's following Rule 5 either? You two are just going to be a stalemate for however long. An eternity, I guess. You have to take risks. That's what life is all about. We are here for a blink of a moment. If you don't take risks, there's nothing worth it. I don't know why you're alive. Why? Life's already mundane enough as it is if you don't take risks. Take the damn risks. For F's sakes. Take the damn risks. Seriously. Seriously, I can't say it enough. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you all later. Peace out.